Can depression cause sciatica? This is a great question. The idea of somaticizing emotions, that is, somebody is depressed or anxious or stressed, and they start feeling sciatica or knee pain or back pain as a result of just those emotions being suppressed. It's really important to recognize that there is a connection between the mind and the body. If you feel stressed, things tend to feel worse. If you don't sleep, then your back feels worse, then your knees feel worse. Everything's worse when we're stressed, when we're anxious, when we don't sleep. Those kinds of things like stress and anxiety cause back pain, sciatic pain out of thin air when there's no other reason for it. I think the answer is not it'll just make things worse, but sometimes certainly it can. There are some people who their back pain really does seem to be unresolved psychological tension that they're just not aware of. Ironically, it's the people that come into me and they say, "Gosh, really stressed. Do you think that my stress is causing my back pain?" That I don't tend to worry about that much. People that tend to be more introspective, people that tend to be aware of the connection between the mind and their body tend to be, I think, less likely to have their tension be a big part of their back pain or their sciatic types of symptoms. The ones that I really worry about are when someone comes in and I say, "Gosh, Bob, you're going through a divorce, you just got fired. Do you think that maybe all of that stress is contributing in some way to your back pain?" And Bob says, "No, I'm not crazy. What are you talking about? Absolutely not." That kind of disconnect where you're just completely not able to recognize that there even might be a connection between those things, to me starts to say, okay, we really maybe need to be more aware of that, because that might be playing a larger role for that person. So I think for most people, the answer is in some way, if we're stressed, it tends to make things feel worse. If we're aware of that connection, that's one of the best ways to, ironically, mollify that, to make it better, just by acknowledging that there might be that connection and trying to be a little introspective and thinking about it tends to make that less of a connection, paradoxically. Whereas when we completely shut down and say, "No, no, 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 I'm stressed, but that has nothing to do with my back pain. I'm not a crazy person. No way." Then you might want to take a beat and think, well, look, there is a connection. There's lots of ways that the neurotransmitters will affect from the brain to the body and how we perceive things. And so it's an important thing to think about, to recognize. If you're concerned about it all, I would strongly encourage you to talk to your doctor about it.